What's up, everyone? This is Ali. Thanks for stopping by. On today's interview, we are sitting down with Alexander Sky, aka Auxillary MC from Las Vegas, Nevada. We sit down and we chat about his journey through music, art, and dancing, which started in Los Angeles and made its way into the Las Vegas area. I hope you enjoy this interview and thanks for stopping by. Much love.
I'm Alexander Sky, otherwise known as Auxillary MC, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
So we're just here to chat kind of about your early days of MC and just overall becoming an artist. Like how did it all start for you?
Well, the art started for me really young. Illustration was like 4 years old, drawing Ninja Turtles, Um, but my pops was really big into kung fu. So as a young boy, um, I was into kung fu. I loved kung fu. And my auntie hated it. I couldn't tumble on her furniture where it had the plastic on it. She'd go outside. I was in Pomona, California. Go outside with the big kids and go do your marometas outside in the grass with the boombox and the cardboard. And those kids were so I'm like 9, 10. These kids are in high school already and they're ravers. So they're breakdancing, but to like different genres of brave music, gabber, hardcore, house, techno, you name it. But um, so from the kung fu, the breakdancing, and then from, like the breakdancing and the Candy Raver influence, one of my older cousins wanted to show me off at a big rave in Pomona, Candyland, and there at the Glass House, every venue of that block in Pomona was a different genre of music, and the Glass House was playing jungle. First time I ever seen Japanese animation on the screens on loop, and I'm like, what the heck is this? I did do some acid too, but that was, be- that was because I thought it was a dance enhancer. The way the older kids talked about it, they're like, you're gonna unlock new moves, and you're gonna, it's a dance enhancer. So I didn't know. Anyways, I heard jungle for the first time, and I was already a big fan of reggae music since I was a little kid. My pops, when he picked me up on the weekends, I'd listen to like 88.1, 88.7 college radio stations, and Sundays they play reggae music. So when I heard jungle, it had that reggae patois like cultural aspect to it, and then the break beat. So I was able to break dance to it. I was like, oh shit, this is home. And so like at a really young age, it was like through the breakdancing that kind of like it just led me to jungle, drum and bass.
What was your journey as a MC? How did you step into that world after dancing?
Well, really because I believe that there was like a lack in MCs in the United States, or like I just didn't hear it anymore. So like I did really strong when I was young. So I was missing it. And I mean, like in high school, then I started like freestyling, beatboxing, like get more, more hip hop influence and direction. But it was more out of a lack. Like I would sing to myself on I have my friends put some music on my iPad or iPod, and I'd be skating and just singing to myself. And then pretty much like I would have friends that'd be like, "Yo, they're playing jungle, get on the mic," and I'm like, "Sure, whatever." And so like little hymns and chants and songs I would sing to myself, like little lyrics that would just like, "Oh shit, like that's cool." Like I would begin to sing it like that, and pretty much I never really see myself being an MC like or wanting to be an MC like that. It was more out of I was missing that, and so I kind of like became that for myself, and other people were like, "Oh shit, I like what you're doing. Jump on the mic." And so and I feel honored, like I don't like to brown nose. If someone asks like, or says like, "Hey, I'm more than happy to, participate and share that." I know it's really niche and not it takes a certain ear. It's a choice type of sound.
What were some of the first events that you kind of MC'd at, or were the first ones that where you were actually booked and on the flyers for?
Well, with church, I would MC, bring my breakdancing crew, Culturegeist. Um, I'm originally from LA Breakers, but moving here to Las Vegas started a crew, Culturegeist. And so with church, uh, drum and bass, I would body paint. MC, and break. That kind of fizzled out, and Bobby, BA, Baracus Audio Transmission, he would hit me up and be like, "Yo, I'm having a little get down. You want to, come through and get on the mic?" And I love jungle. Like, fuck yeah. It's therapeutic for me. It's like a channeling. Uh, it it's yeah, it's medicine to like get into that like conduit or that channel to release. And he'd be like, "Yeah, invite your breaking homies too." And hard hat, a small little venue. But we would be throwing down crazy ass moves. Like I don't know how, like we were battling and we were the culture guys, we were getting down right there. And it was just fun, man. And so like it really felt like a more like a crew, like a family, like friends, over the so many years, and just the consistency of uh so really transmission has been my main base.
It seems like you kind of tie in everything in the culture. So how does your artwork and how did all that kind of fold into all of this?
My artwork, unfortunately, like I'm from LA originally, and when I was in Cali, I was just going to jail for, doing female characters, like, graph shit. And like, so, but coming to Vegas, to help my mom rest in peace, uh, out the gate, I got connected to the art scene and started making money. And it was just a no brainer. It clicked. I'm like, okay, I'm getting in trouble out there, which I wasn't complaining. I was having too much fun. But out here in Vegas, it kind of like, surprisingly, I didn't think that there would be it, I would be here too long, but it provided a foundation and a place for me to throw my anchor down.
How does your culture, your background, your family kind of tie into all of your artwork and the person you are today?
Dig. Well, I'm very big on my heritage. Um, my family on my mom's side specifically having more Mexica, Aztec um, heritage. You think about it like tribal. It's like the beat of a tribal drum. It's like so that ancestral thing. I feel like that entrancing, like that drum and bass jungle too. It gets you in a mode where you can release and like I tell people reveal yourself, you know like let loose. Like this is where you come and let all your problems go. You feel the bass just rattle you. It's a therapy. It's a medicine. It's just magic. And so I feel like it, it's part like it's all cohesive in that sense of like the ritual and the trance and the release and the preparation for what may be next.
Yeah. Cool. I think, we've covered a lot of just everything that you do. So what are your secret places here in Vegas that you go to either eat or hang out or relax?
Man, there's so many, right? I do love the arts district. It's like the closest thing that we have to community, and there's a lot of culture, a lot of even though there's like heavy gentrification taking place right now, there's still a lot of dope spots. Food wise, I like arepas. Got to give arepas a big shout. It's Venezuelan food. It's just bomb. It's just good. Uh, the Thai, the Thai is pretty cool. It's in the arts district as well. Like you'll find so much in the arts district. They call it 18B, 18 blocks of arts district, and there's tons of little hidden gems all around.
Nice. What are your local shout outs, people that are up and coming in the scene that we should look out for?
Um, Big shouts to Siren. I see Siren doing her thing. She's over here making some, putting it down. Helicon is showing hella love. Um, I mean, there's so many people. There's so many people like that, and yeah. I mean, everybody involved. I can't give someone more props than the other. Like, because we see the same faces. People come back and return and get down. And I'm proud of people like continuing and sticking to it. You know, not so much more, not so much like oh I have my eye on so like I think feel like everybody's like that. You're still doing it. You're still getting it. Like keep on going. We need you.
Where can people find you? Socials? Where can they get at you?
My socials on Instagram is at Alexander Skysky. It's just Alexander and then SKYSKI. Yeah, Instagram mostly. Facebook, same thing. Alexander Sky.